Hey everybody, how's it going? I meant to bring this up a couple weeks ago, but there was another fulfillment that happened. It's a collision that happened between two military helicopters. It was a midair collision that happened on January 14th. And I had a vision of something like this back in 2012 on June 5th, 2012. And I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'll leave the link so you can go watch the whole video if you want to. But basically, I saw two things colliding in the sky in the Pacific Ocean. And I remember this vision, and it was near Hawaii when I saw the vision. So, little things like that I don't mention is what makes it so easy for other people to just discount it. But I know what I saw. When I saw it, the collision, it was over Hawaii. It was near Hawaii. It was right in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So I don't know if this right here is what I was seeing in the vision, but it was a mid-air collision over Hawaii. So that's what I saw in the vision. And also, I think there was a reason why I said two things as opposed to two planes. So I can't remember what specifically it looked like right now, but there must have been a reason why I said things as opposed to planes. So again, they were two helicopters collided in the sky over Hawaii. That's what I saw in the vision back in 2012, June 5th, 2012. So this does appear to be a fulfillment of that vision. Again, I can't be sure. So it happened January 14th, 2016, 3.5 years after I had this vision. But I wanted to show you something else because around this same time, in this vision I saw in June of 2012, but in July of 2012, right here, I saw a vision of what looked like a football field. Okay, so I just wanted to point this out because we have the Super Bowl coming up, and I don't know if this is in reference to the Super Bowl. I have no idea what it meant, but it was a pretty intense vision. In the vision, I saw Jesus doing a juggling act that I thought might have something to do with the economy. Again, this was in 2012. And it was in July, so it was nowhere near the Super Bowl at that time that I had this vision. And in the vision, Jesus was doing a juggling act, and we were floating up in the sky as this was happening. And I thought that it represented the economy. I could be wrong about that, but at some point, I looked down, and below us was a football field, or what looked like a football field. And then at some point, the balls all just dropped. And at the point that they all fell, he reached to grab me. And so I thought maybe what this represented was a football field, or, maybe the Super Bowl, maybe something else having to do with a big sports event, and an economic crash, possibly even meteors, because the fact that the balls were hitting the earth, and also the escape, the biblical escape event. So that was what came to my mind when I saw this. But I'm obviously, I could be wrong. I don't know. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention because I had this vision here around the same time that I had the other one that was just fulfilled. So I had this vision of the football field and the juggling act in July of 2012, and I had the vision of the things colliding in the sky over Hawaii in June of 2012. And the two things colliding in the sky over Hawaii just happened on January 14th, 2016, just a couple weeks ago. So the two helicopters collided over Hawaii or near Hawaii on January 14th. And the Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, as I'm sure you probably know. So this event that occurred on January 14th, a couple weeks ago, I saw that vision of the two things colliding in the sky in 2012, summer of 2012, 3.5 years ago. And also around the same time, I saw the vision of the football field, which is right here. So you see that? It was literally 3 weeks apart. So the visions, and I'm just thinking in my mind, I wonder if it has something to do with the timing of the visions, because when I had the visions in 2012, they were literally a month apart. I uploaded the visions. I mean, this is when I uploaded the visions, June 5th and July 30th. But I'm not sure when I actually saw the visions, you know what I mean? Because back then, sometimes I would have a vision and then I wouldn't upload it for a couple days. So, but the point is, these two events are happening, you know, within a couple months. This fulfillment of the vision happened in January, and the Super Bowl is in February. So I mean, it was literally 3.5 years ago that I saw the vision in June, and then I saw the other vision in July. And you'll notice that the mid-air collision vision was the first one. That was in June, and the second one was the football field in July. Okay, so first the collision, then the football field escape, economic collapse thing. Okay, so this is the order I saw the visions. First, I saw the midair collision over Hawaii in the sky. And about a month later, I saw the football field, the juggling act, and the escape. So the fulfillment of the collision occurred right here, January 14th, the collision in the sky over Hawaii. The following month, we have the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, you know, I never know what's going on with these visions and dreams, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention, because we might have a fulfillment coming up of that football field vision that I had after the collision in the sky. You see what I'm saying? So again, I'm just going to say this again, because I know people get really confused, so I saw the midair collision vision, midair collision over Hawaii in June of 2012, 3.5 years ago. In July of 2012, I saw the vision of the economic juggling act and the football field. So it looked like an economic crash to me, and possibly meters and the escape. There were several visions and dreams in between those two. So maybe it doesn't mean anything. I don't know. But I'll leave a link so you can go watch these yourself if you want to. That's pretty much it. Just the midair collision thing. It happened 3.5 years after I saw the vision. So I saw the vision June 5th, 2012. 3.5 years later, it happened January 14th is when it happened, 2016. A month later, I saw the football field, and a couple weeks after the fulfillment, we have the Super Bowl. So that's pretty much it. I mean, who knows what's going on? I have no idea what's going to happen. But so that's just one other reason why February is a watch. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I'll let you go. Okay, bye-bye.